Welcome back everyone to the complete Pineleaf. I have made it to the other side of the ice bay and I'm now in a cave called Nakikolo and it looks like I have found Saya. Hello there. I need help in finding a ring.
You are a stranger to the Lumireiki.
You come from Iana? I have no fear of the stone dwellers from Mangmar. They can do me no harm. I will share you what wisdom I have. Long ago, a king from the south came into Forhel, seeking refuge from the witch king of Angmar. Arvedui was his right name, but we called him the Gaunt King, because he was frail from hiding in the ancient mines of the dwarves. And I do wonder about a name like the Gaunt King, because it reminds me of the Gaunt Lords and the Gaunt Men that I keep on fighting. But the Gaunt King isn't associated with them. They're associated, of course, with the last of the kings of the Southern Kingdom. The Gaunt King begged for aid from the Losoth, which was given, but hesitatingly, for the Losoth feared the wrath of the Witch King. The Gaunt King stayed with the Losoth until a great sea monster appeared in the ice bay, bearing many elves. We warned the Gaunt King not to go forth upon the back of the beast, but to wait for the summer, so that the power of the Witch King would not be so strong. He would not listen, and the storm slew the beast. It is said that the body of the beast may yet be found in the ice bay, north and east of here. It may be that you will find the knowledge you seek upon its corpse. Very well. Look for the body of the sea monster. And there is the sea monster right straight ahead, though quite a distance away. And of course, the sea monster is a ship. Big, and it's on the sea, and yes, very, very broken. This is the last of the 4 points, I believe, where you vie for control in there. So let's see using control of it. When I was at the city, they indicated pretty much that it was in the hands of the Garadan. I always have trouble pronouncing this. Garadan. Garadan. That's why I always call them the Wolfmen, because I always have trouble with it, because I wouldn't say garden or something like that. They're definitely not guardians. But it does look like they are definitely in control of the place, because they seem to be all over the place. I have discovered Larry and completed battle for Forhel. Yes, this is the 4th area then, as I thought. New deed, Explorer of Forhel. Oh, wonderful. I got other places I need to find. And that means that this is the first of the areas I've got to find. It looks like I have to reclaim this for the Losoth in order to be able to do this quest. Oh, he's a great garden. I would expect that the great chief to have been deeper inside, but that's just me. Is the next one the great grand chief or something? I don't know. Something like that. Oh, okay, we'll just have to, of course he's a spear chucker, so I'll have to do this. Might as well do something while I'm rooted. Ha! Gotcha. And then you. So now I think I have to kill them all in order to be able to reach the Gaunt King. We'll just... Yeah, I don't want to... So it's tough getting in here and getting because you've got all these chiefs all around. It's all chiefs and no wolfmen, it looks like. Now, I don't know how many you have to actually get rid of in order to... I don't think you necessarily have to take control of all of it. I think you have to go that way to take control of it. You have to go this way in order to speak with the Gaunt King. But yeah, this is certainly not trivial. Now, no trouble if you are a ward, as I am here. I have a feeling I have a lot of classes that never bother doing this. Actually, let me see. Should I get rid of him or not? See if I can take this place for the Losoth. So I no longer have to worry about these. Anyway, I have to leave and come back here, and it'll help to slow down respawns if I clear out the entire area first. See, because right, that's only 2 there. Let me take care of this area. Oh, this is a pretty deep area here. Do I really want to do it? Well, I still have a deed to do to kill these guys. I need 23 more to finish the deed, so let's go and do it. These are the last 2 next to the flag. Hoping that when I take down these 2 that it'll just say, well done, you've done it. I think that's how they usually work. There are usually some outliers on the end that spawn no matter what, but there you go. And well, who's left? I guess I have to get rid of the last 2 then, and I'll be set. So my prediction on that was wrong, but that's not... Oh, come on, see? Those things are already respawning. That makes the whole thing impossible to take over if you have to take over every single one of these. And if you have to kill this and the respawns, then this one's a rather tough solo already as it is, considering taking this, because all the others I was able to reclaim pretty easily without any trouble. But this one is, nope, very stubborn. Oh well, let's go and speak with the Shade of Arvedui, the last king of Arthedain. Hello there. Thou art not of the Losoth, but are a hobbit from my lands of old. Why come ye into this terrible place? Oh, he's heard of hobbits at least. Thou dost not belong in this place, but it matters not. Alas, so much evil has befallen the world. It remains here in penitence. Oh, I remain here in penance, for my own curse has brought me down upon my head. In pride, I ignore the warnings of the Losoth, for I wish to return to my kingdom. The storms of the ice bay brought ruin to the vessel and all aboard her, and in despair and wrath I cursed myself for my pride. Redemption does not lay beyond hope, however, and those who follow in the footsteps may yet bring me to peace. That's interesting. All sorts of people have laid curses on them, usually powerful people. This is, I think, the first person who laid the curse upon themselves. In the dwarf mines south of Lasnima, where we first hid from the agents of the Rich King, we were forced to abandon many things. One such item is a book of heraldry, which details the lineage of my people. Go forth and find it. Then bring it to the Dunedain who watches these cold lands in Surikila. He will take it to his lord. Alright, fine. Find the book of heraldry and take it to Lairdin. Yep, got it. Oh, fun. They're repopulating the place already. Whee! Always a joy trying to find this crazy book of heraldry. I know it's pretty far down unless they moved it. Of course, I do have to kill a dour hand or three along the way. I think there's a quick way down. It's a little crunchy that might lead you right to it. But that's only if memory serves correctly. If memory serves incorrectly, it brings me to a completely different quest item. And then, yeah. Well, let's head down and see what I can find. Other than a bunch of dour hands. And I also have a deed for these guys. But I don't think I'm nearly as far along on that as I am on the Garadan one. I think the reward for completing the Garadan Slayer should be learning how to say it properly, right? Let's see, dour hands. Where's the dour hands? Dour hands. Oh, I haven't even completed the basic one yet. Oh boy, that'll take forever. I see myself running lots of runs of Icy Crevasse after I finish this. Get plenty of dour hands there. But don't run into too many of them while doing the epic storyline or in other questing or anything like that. Oh, there's the hole that I was thinking of earlier. Let's see if that gets me down to that Book of Heraldry. At least if I get the Book of Heraldry and I want to get out quickly, there is the option of porting to Sirikila. Especially considering that's where Laridan's located, so I have absolutely no trouble of mining popping over there. Since I have to get there somehow anyway. Yeah. Oh. There was still a couple of... Let's see, is there a Book of Heraldry down there somewhere? Well, apparently not, but it could be an interesting thing to drop on them and say charge, even if it, oopsie daisy. Even though it will probably result in crunchy legs. Hello. And of course a couple of miners attacking me too. But first thing I do is to find this crazy book. Which way is it? Now the foreman's quarters, I believe, is not where I want to go. I think that pretty much summons an elite or something like that. At least that's if memory serves me properly. It doesn't always serve me properly. It doesn't help that the foreman's quarters is the closest thing to me, and I can't just ignore it or anything like that. Let's see, that goes back up. I think I need to go down and deeper and all that fun stuff. How am I doing on this deed? Let's see, darn, 77. Oh, good grief. That means I have to kill another 200 after this. What's this way? Maybe it's with that Snoobies thing. I'm not too sure I've ever remembered where this one. I think every time I've ever done this quest, I've always had trouble finding this crazy... Oh, come on! You're fighting the Dour Hand. Why do you suddenly decide to attack me when I attack one of the Dour Hands? I mean, really? I mean, I could understand maybe attacking me after you finish killing the Dour Hand, but... attacking me and helping the Dour Hands just doesn't sound right. That's just my opinion. Let's see. Hey, anyone here have a Book of Heraldry? Oh, I gotta find it. And what's worse is there's no deed for these guys. But I suppose it's possible that the Pico could be the... What are they beating up against? You know, when they're fighting the Dire Hands, I can understand, okay, that's what they're fighting, but this guy here is just... Hey, let's go. Let's do a dance. I guess that's the Pico dance. Hey, stop that. The Pico dance. Hey, do you want to do the Pico jig? Yes, we could go and teach it all and become the craze of the Shire, right? Ancient vase. That's not what I wanted. Well, that's a short way there. These guys are crazy. That's all I gotta say. Crazy. And in case you want to know the answer to my question, as soon as I get that book, I am just porting out of here swiftly. Right now, I'm just finding a vase. There's nothing there. Oh well, more searching. Ah, it's this way. Hello. A looter. And I don't think they mean someone who plays a lute. Right, there's our book. There are also many, many dower hands here. And that's you. One book. Alright, good. Let me see, what does this lead to? Oh, just... Wait, this is in the deepest place you could possibly go in here. Yeah. Let's get out of here. So long. And I must bring it back to Lothrandir here. I might have said the wrong name earlier, but his name is Lothrandir. I think this is the first time I've been introduced to him technically in the game. So I guess if I did say his name wrong before, it's fitting that I did so.
How can I be of service?
What is this? A book of heraldry once belonging to our Vedui of Arthedain? Aye, oi! You say you have seen the spirit of our Vedui himself? I will take this at once to Rivendell, for this must be told to Elrond and Aragorn. Right, he's going to take this at once. Alright. I don't see him disappearing and going there right away. I know back in those days you didn't have that. Now I need to speak to our Vedui again. Seems likely I'll be finishing this deed before I manage to get through. Oh yes, I'll definitely finish this deed because I have to get through all that mess before I'll be done. So at least that'll be one less deed to worry about here in the frozen Northlands. As we're getting near the end of my time for Eriador, I'd like to have as many of the deeds done as possible before I head into Moria. So I strongly doubt I'll have them all finished up. Completed! Garadan Slayer Advanced. No, it doesn't make me pronounce it any better. New deed! Oh, this is the first enemy I've managed to wipe out. We may not wipe out since I got another one here. Ooh, what did I get for that? Idealism. Alright. And getting my virtues up to 8, which is better than some of my 120s on other servers. I bear a great grief upon me. Yes, you do. What do I have to kill for everything in Angmarim, Dourahans, Grims, Saber... Is it Saber Teeth or Saber Tooths? That's a good question there. And then many worms. Oh, funnity, fun. I have given the book to the Rangers. Thank thee, friend from the south. Thou hast earned me one step closer to redemption. Pride can be such a terrible thing. I desired out of pride to return to Fornost and cause the death of many elves. Ah, but I speak of things that I should not dwell upon. I may one day forgive my pride, but that day has not yet come. Long after the Thoraval perished, another ship came into the ice bay. It too was from Mithlond, and I can only assume it was seeking news of Thoraval and its crew. That ship also perished, but the elves attempted to flee its destruction. I do not believe they perished in the cold waters, at least not all, but I cannot say what their final fate was. Perhaps the seer of the Losoth who sent you to find me could know? Return to her and seek her guidance once more. Back to Saya. Sigh. What will she have to say? We'll find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.